Hey, what's up, survivors? Welcome to another mind-blowing episode from Zombie Go Boom. I'm Chuck Murray, and today I present you Fortnite Pickaxe in real life. Now, we have tested a few variations of the pickaxe on ZGB throughout the years. In fact, we even tested a Minecraft pickaxe toy against our zombie heads, and it did surprisingly well. Fact of the matter is the pickaxe is a phenomenal weapon when it comes to battling the undead in real life. If you pick a long pickaxe similar to the one that you start out with in Fortnite, you are dealing with a one-hit kill weapon that also allows you to keep your distance. So it's harder for you to get infected because the zombie should be relatively far away from you when you attack. Also, this keeps blood spatter at a distance, which is great, especially if the zombie contagion happens to be in the blood. The drawbacks are it's heavy, it's hard to carry around, and it's virtually impossible to use indoors. And just for the record, yes, these tools are technically called pickmatics, but it's become common to use the term pickaxe interchangeably. Lastly, it can also be used as a survival tool. You can loosen or till soil for farming, break rock, dig trenches, and even help dig graves. Because you'll have to bury all those zombie bodies you're killing, because the fact of the matter is, it's gonna be really nasty if you don't. And you can also use it to break into abandoned structures in order to gather supplies. It's a great tool and an awesome improvised weapon. However, in our years of doing ZGB, we have found an even better alternative. And no, sadly, we're not talking about the Minecraft pickaxe toy, which does work, but only after an insane amount of hits and after it begins to break apart. No, we're talking about the one-handed pickaxe, which takes all of the positives of the regular one and adds its own. It's still a devastating one-hit zombie kill, and yet it takes less energy and one less arm because it only weighs a little over 1 pound or half a kilogram. Because of this, you could even wield one in each hand if you really wanted to, and the length is perfect for indoor battling. Not only that, but the ability to use this bad boy one-handed also cuts down the potentiality of self-injury. I know what you're thinking, so what about the distance from the Z? You get a lot more distance with the regular pickaxe, so it's safer, right? Well, not necessarily. A longer weapon also means that it's easier for your opponent, namely a zombie, to grab it. And then he can even use it to pull you in. The length also makes it much harder to be accurate. And remember, the one-handed pickaxe is still long enough to push a zombie, post a zombie, and it still has the destructive power of a war hammer. What about the blood spatter? If you're too close to the zombie when you smash its head apart and then blood flies all over the place and the zombie contagion is in the blood like 28 days later and then it gets all over you, then you get infected, right? Well, possibly, but two things with this tool help that issue. One, this weapon is so devastating you don't have to swing that hard to get a kill. You can be ridiculously accurate and you can open up a zombie's cranial cavity without making their head explode, if you choose to. Not only that, but if you swing with a downward strike, gravity will make it even easier for you. You'll be more accurate because you'll have to use even less force, and this will cause the blood to go down and away from you. That said, I should say that it's a good idea to wear armor or protective gear if you just so happen to encounter a zombie. Remember, the zombie virus is probably not the only disease that zombie is carrying. Do you want us to test more weapons from Fortnite? Let us know what in the comments below. I personally would love to test the plunger, which looks like it's a ninja toe attached to a plunger. Fun! Are you guys still watching The Walking Dead? Why or why not? Also let us know in the comments. Please punch the hell out of that like button if you enjoyed this video and sub for more. Getting 10,000 likes would really help us in this volatile YouTube climate. And there's much more you can do to help in the description, including joining our YouTubers Union. If you want to see all of the original episodes that I used in the creation of this video in their entirety, link is also in the description below. Love you guys. We're still here, Susan. See you next time.